So I joined my friend's Minecraft server and I am already so far ahead of him after just playing for a few hours. Also, if you realize that my name doesn't match my channel, it's because I just don't feel like changing it. Now I don't have any footage of this, mainly just because I forgot, but I can explain the best I can. So the first time I logged on, I was already pretty far away, and only about 500 blocks compared to what I do later, but that's for later. I was immediately killed by my friend, which I did not expect at all. Like I was just expecting this to be normal. But the tables almost turned when I got a shield and an iron axe. And an iron axe is pretty good if you ask me. But when paired with netherite, I really didn't get far. So with the knowledge that nobody is safe on the server, I traveled. And I mean traveled. I walked for at least about 15 minutes and set up base, but I wasn't happy with my distance, so I walked another 20 minutes. And because I'm on Lunar Client, as you can see by the name, I can set up waypoints on worlds, and looking at where they were, where their base is, I'm over 4,000 blocks away. So I think I'm safe. After getting an okay distance from death, I had nothing. So what I did is what any sane person would do, and mine iron, lapis, diamonds, and netherite for 2 hours. I swear I'm not insane. After getting 8 netherite ingots, which I'm pretty happy with actually, and setting up my enchantment table, I knew that I needed a ton of levels, so I looked for a mob spawner. What? You think I'd make an old mob spawner that barely works in newer versions? Okay, I considered it, but still. So after that I looked for a spawner and I actually found one pretty quickly. But after looking at the spawner, I realized that it was a skeleton spawner. Yeah, no, that's great, besides the fact that they give you 5 experience points. But other than that, 3 arrows. So yeah, it does take some time to get to level 30. But it spawns really fast, so the time was cut pretty much in half. But the bones I got are also really good for bone meal for farms, but that'll be later. If I'm going to take revenge... Oh yeah, I'm taking revenge, by the way. I need 2 things. Enchantments and arrows. I also needed arrows, and thanks to the skeleton farm, I had a few. I'd gotten pretty good prot enchants on all my diamond armor before I make them in the netherite. Besides my helmet, because I was under level 30. I headed back to the farm and went AFK once again. Also, funny story, I'm actually AFKing right now. This is what I do. So after not getting any good enchants on my first sword, I actually got a Smite 4 sword that I'll use for the XP farm. This one right here. And I did get Unbreaking 3 on my third sword, so I'm definitely going to combine that with some. But I went back after I got level 30 enchants for another sword I got, and then I got Smite again on my 4th sword. So I'm pretty much just bathing in arrows right now, and bones, because I pretty much have done nothing else but AFK here. But that's where I ended it for the night, so if you enjoyed this video, like, please, and subscribe to the channel because it really would help a lot, and if you want to see a second video on this, just let me know. Alright.